Morning peeps, it's Roy from Geek's Adventures. Woohoo! Telecasting to you today, or podcasting, filming, recording, whatever the heck it's called. I'm old! I don't know what the right term is for this kind of thing. I still say stuff to people who are in their 30s and 20s and they occasionally go, "What are you saying?" Anyway, doing stuff from a basement in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio, Studio Alpha. And today's transmission, it's a Geek project! Woohoo! Geek project for Red Ronin. And a lot of y'all are looking going, what's that robot thing and why is Godzilla there? But there's a small group of you that are either going, oh my god, he remembers Red Ronin, or going, oh my god, he remembers Red Ronin. Many decades. Wow, I feel old. Many decades ago. And I mean like, yeah, it is literally 40 years ago. Oh my lord, I am old. Marvel Comics got the rights to Godzilla, and they did a comic book series. So, somehow or other, they ended up integrating it into the Marvel comic book universe. Why? Because they wanted to make money, and Toho went. And besides, something else to keep in mind, at some point, Spider-Man was sold to a Japanese company to do a live-action TV series like Power Rangers, and he had a giant robot. So there. I think it was called Leopard, Leopold, something or other. But anyway. So yeah, it didn't, no surprise, it didn't last long. I don't know if it ever lasted a year. But anyway, so of course, you got comic books. You have giant monsters, so what else do you do? Hey, if you can have Jet Jaguar, guess what? You can have Red Ronin! Yeah! I don't remember if it was S.H.I.E.L.D., if it was Stark Industries, if it was because the Shi'ar Empire and the Kree and the Skrull all went, why not? We'll build a giant robot for the stupid humans, for that giant monster. What the heck? Someone built a giant robot, and of course, that's the only way to fight Godzilla, because, you can't make smart munitions with, special blah, blah, blah. No, you gotta fight with a giant robot! Ha! So, fought giant robot. Rah! Technically, of course, no one in their right mind made a toy or anything for Red Ronin. I think most people were in denial. It's kind of like the notorious Star Wars Christmas special. No, don't. But then there's some like me. We have fond memories of Red Ronin. It's a giant robot. It's a giant robot look like a samurai. Come on, how bad can that be? Right? So, in homage to that, and because I'm a geek and have access to hot glue gun and lots of plastic, made my own version of Red Ronin. Yeah, baby. Not exactly the same look as in the comic book. Go do Google, you'll see the thing and go, wow, he wasn't kidding. Someone actually made this. So what is this thing composed of? Actually, I probably kit bashed something that's worth a decent amount of money. Some of you are looking at this going, hey, wait a minute. That looks like one of the little action figure things from Power Rangers. Yes, it is. This is the little miniature, is it the Retro Fire? One of the umpteenth figure lines they did, and they did an action figure line for the Megazords, where it was like, about roughly Marvel Legends size. Really good articulation, yada, yada, yada. And I thought, hey, perfect thing for it. So, yeah, that's what we did. That's what I did. And added a whole lot of bells and whistles. I extended the legs with with some medicine containers because, well, it was too short. It's Godzilla. Rawr. And by the way, if you're wondering, yes, this is the NECA Burning Godzilla from their Godzilla line. Hi. Rawr. Let's see. So yeah, added that. Let's see. As far now in the comic book, Red Ronin had the obligatory sword and shield. But like, what else can we do? Well, I had a transformer that was all kind of beat up and stuff, so it was perfect for spare parts. It had these little energy swords that could pop out, and it had two of them. So, yay! Pop out on the one side. See, energy sword. And on the other side, see, energy sword. Yeah, baby. It's all Miyamoto Musashi. Ah. On the back, of course, because it is a samurai or Ronin, whichever you want to go at. You have the little pennant that samurai warriors had on their back. So, what is this technically? Heating vents, transition towers. Right about now, there would be this long technical description that should be, scrolling down the side. Height, weight, how many megawatts of power, all this technical stuff, that explain all this kind of junk. I put it there because it looked cool, so there. And I'm like, okay. And now in the comic book, Red Ronin had a giant energy cannon in his I think left arm, which is kind of boring. Yeah, anybody can have an energy cannon. Not every giant robot can have a giant energy bow, which I managed to actually find a way to store on the back. See, and is detachable. See. The energy bow. Now, one of the cool things about this particular figure is that it had some funky articulation. So it had some cool, you could put it in cool poses. And one of the really nice things that kind of happened coincidentally, which worked really well for this figure, is that because of all that funky articulation, what I can do, see, is I can put Red Ronin in a cool bow firing pose. See, like that. See, actually carries the bow straight. It does have a little. I left it so there's still a little bit of. Did it have hip rotation? I don't remember. Dear God. Okay, maybe not. But see, has a cool bow firing pose. Woo! Rawr! Rawr! I know. You gotta have sound effects, man. If not, there's no fun. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and I opted to not have it be fully articulated movement, yada yada yada. Just seemed like it would be cooler for display, so I created a little display stand, which is meant to look kind of like a diorama. So you have little miniature buildings. See, little miniature buildings. If memory serves, this was part of a back part of a phone case. And of course, on the back here, adjacent to the giant heat dispensing, blah, 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 Star Trek techie stuff, you have these giant little pen caps or like giant inner thrusters and wah, 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 wah. So yeah, there you go, my version of Red Ronin. Yay! Woo! As far as finding issues of it, I think if you go on eBay, you could probably find them for $1 each, if not less than that. Who knows? You might actually find a dealer who'll go, here, have all the issues of Godzilla. I just want the Red Ronin. Here are all the issues of Godzilla. Please, I'll just put them in the box, okay? So there you go. Cool. Hey, NECA. Maybe another figure to add to the line. Just saying. Anyway, hey, y'all have a good week, rest of the week. May the odds be in your favor. And as always, 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 be good to each other, okay, folks? Peace, peeps. Bye!